Okay, so now we have our value for x, which is 14 on 19. So I'm going to erase this now. There we go. My third step, using my value of x from step 2. Okay, I'll talk about that after. So we're using the value from why? You can see my screen clearly.
Miss, it's very big.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Right. Our third step, we want to use the value of x from step 2. So let me just put x value and sub it, which means substitute it into equation 1. This is our equation 1. Remember, we just found out that x is equal to 14 on 19. So we're looking at this first equation now. Wherever I see x in this equation, so I see x right here, I would replace it with this value. So I'd replace it with 14 on 19. Let's show that now.
Miss, could you have also used it in the second equation?
If you wanted to. Hold on. All right. So 3y plus 2. Wherever I see x, I replace it with 14 on 19. So I put 14 on 19 is equal to 1. This becomes 3y plus 2 times 14 on 19, that's 28 on 19, is equal to 1. We want the value of y. And then let me just put step 4. Solve for y. So we're solving for y. This becomes 3x. 1 minus 28 on 9 is minus 9 on 19. Then we have to divide both sides by 3. So y is minus 3 on 19. This is my value for y. We good with that? I was just transposing to make y the subject of the formula. If you're confused about anything, let me know. So we good with this? This value for y? Yes, no? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
All right, then. Hold on. Right. But remember, a coordinate is any form xy. So that's why we can't just leave our answers. X is equal to this and Y is equal to this. No, don't do that. We have to put the bracket X or X value, oh my, or X value is 14 on 19, put the comma, Y is minus 3 on 19. And this would be our answer for this question. Okay, time for you to do one by, actually, I just use the substitution method. No, I have to use the other method now. Which method do you prefer? Substitution or elimination?
The substitution.
Okay, that's one for sub. Anybody else?
Substitution method.
Substitution. Anybody for elimination?
Miss, I'll prefer both ways.
Both ways. Nice.
I prefer both. It depends on the summators.
All right. Nice. Like I said, in both ways, that's a good thing. Okay. So we want, let me just do the other method for people who want to do that one. Right, that's your for elimination. Cool. First step, I want to write both of them in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So which we got for this one, y is equal to minus 2/3 x plus 1/3. And then for this one, I need to do it. So minus 2y is equal to minus 5x plus 4. Y is equal to 512x plus, minus 2. You good with that? I did that kind of quickly.
Yes, miss.
If you don't understand how I got this, just let me know. I just did it quickly to save on time. Okay. The next step, we want to subtract them. So is equation 1 minus equation 2. Or you could do equation 2 minus equation 1, does not matter. Y is equal to minus 203x plus 1/3. And we subtracting them. Subtract. Y is equal to 512x minus 2. Y minus y is 0. Minus 2/3 is my question. What's my question do? Anyways, minus 2/3 minus 512. Can anybody just put that in their calculator and tell me the answer? Anybody?
-19/6.
19/6. Thank you. And 2 plus 2 would be equal to 7 on 3. Right. So the next one, this was minus 2/3 x minus 512x. And the next one would be 1/3 x minus minus 2. Let me show you 1/3 x minus minus 2. Minus and a minus is a plus. So that's why it becomes, look up here, 1/3 x plus 2, which is 7 on 3. And all we have to do now, we're trying to find for x. Okay, I wouldn't do that because we just found what x is. Is the same procedure from now on. Find for x, sub it into our equation, find for y, write your coordinates. Right. Now I want you to do this one for me by yourself. They give you two equations, y is equal to 5x plus 2 and 2x plus y plus 12 is equal to 0. And they want you to find the point of intersection between these two lines. So that means your answer is in the form x, comma, y. Do this question, get your answer, so the coordinates, and send it to me. Send me your answer. Okay, so we're going to do the solution now because we're running out of time. But send me an answer even while I explain it. So the first thing we want to do, we want to choose one of them, one of these equations. We have one equation here and another equation here. Choosing one of them. Choosing one of them to put in the form y is equal to mx plus c. That's what this first step means. We're choosing one of these to put in the form y is equal to mx plus c. But if you look carefully at these, this equation right here is already in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So that step is finished. Second step, sub our y value. Our y value in this case is 5x plus 2 into our second equation. This is the second equation. What does that mean? Wherever I see x in this equation, so I see x right here, I'm going to replace it with 5x plus 2. So this becomes 2 in brackets, 5x plus 2, close brackets, we put back plus y, we put back plus 12, and we put our equal to 0. We did all of this to find x. So we find an x now, just transposing. Wait, what nonsense did I just do? Anyways, wherever we see y in this equation, we'll substitute it with 5x plus 2. So it's 2x plus 5x plus 2. Put this in brackets if you want. Doesn't really matter. Put bracket 12 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 5x, that's 7x. And 2 plus 12 is 14. So that's plus 14 is equal to 0. All we're doing now, we're trying to solve for x. So this becomes 7x is equal to minus 14. Therefore, x is equal to minus 2. We good with that? Yes, no?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Hold on. Right. And now we want to find y. So we sub our, so we sub means substitute our x value that we got from this step. So x is equal to minus 2 into our first equation. What does that mean? Let me use, I don't like using red. Let me use the red. Wherever I see x in this first equation, I'm going to replace it with minus 2. So this becomes, let me move back to white. Y is equal to 5. I replace that with minus 2 plus 2. So y is equal to 5 by minus 2 is minus 10 plus 2. Minus 10 plus 2 is minus 8. That's my value for y. Y is equal to minus 8. That's not the correct. Y is equal to minus 8. That's why my answer now, since they asked for a coordinate, is minus 2 minus 8. So we good with that? So we good with that, right?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Anybody wants me to do the elimination method? Oh, you good? So that means you're good.
Yes, miss.
All right, well, I'll just move on to the next example then. But if you want me to do the elimination method, just let me know. Okay, so we're doing another example, but this time I'm not going to write the steps for you. 4x is equal to 7y plus 23 and 6x plus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. Find the point of intersection. Is this a point? Point means coordinate. So my answer would be in the form x, comma, y. Message me your answers when you finish. Okay, so we're going to do the solution now because we're almost out of time. But send me answers while explaining. Right? So can anybody tell me what they got when they put this in the form? Say you chose this equation and you put it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Can you tell me what you got for the equation? Y is equal to what?
I got y is equal to 4 over 7x plus 23 over 7.
7x minus 23 over 7. Good job. And anybody who chose this second one, what did you get for y? Anybody did the second one? Well, it was minus 3x. Minus 3 and 2. Just in case you chose this one instead, or you were doing the elimination method, these are the two equations. Okay, so now we have y. Now that we have y, we want to substitute this value of y into this equation. So wherever I see y in this equation, so I see y right here, I'm going to just replace it with this. So I have 6x plus 2 in brackets. I would have 4 and 7x minus 23 and 7 plus 3 is equal to 0. And all we want to do now, we want to solve for x. Let me put 0 because do not like that with the column. Six, 6x plus 2 by 4 and 7x is 8 and 7x. And 2 by minus 23 and 7, that's minus 46 and 7. Go back plus 3 is equal to 0. 6x plus 8 on 7x, that's 15 on 7x. And then minus 46 on 7 plus 3, that is minus 25 on 7. Hold on, that looks like 2.5. It's 25. It's equal to 0. Solving for x, so this becomes 5 on 7x. 50 on 7x is equal to 25 on 7. 25 on 7, when divided by fraction, multiplied by the reciprocal, so that becomes multiplied by 7 on 50. Oh my gosh. 750. Cancel these 7s. 25 and 25 is 1. 25 into 50 is 2. So my value for x is equal to a half. Everybody got that? People who didn't answer me, you got that? Yes, no, yes. All right. And
Yes,
just-
miss.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is taking a while. Let me just, okay, right. So now that we know x is a half, we're going to take this value, and wherever I see x in this equation, I'm going to replace it with a half. So this becomes 4 in brackets a half. So 4 times a half is equal to 7y plus 23. 4 times a half is 2, is equal to 7y plus 23. So this is minus 21 is equal to 7y Therefore, y is equal to -3. Anybody got y is equal to -3?
Yes, miss.
Good job. So my answer now, since you want it in the coordinate form, which is x comma y, my answer for this question is 1/2 comma -3. Anybody got this answer? Like got the whole thing correct?
Yes, miss.
Good job. Anybody who didn't get it, don't worry. Practice makes perfect. Okay, last question like this, and then I want to show you another question. Hold on. Right. It's the last question under this topic of intersecting lines. So 2x plus y is equal to 28, and x plus 41 is equal to 2y. I want you to find the point of intersection. So your answer is in the form x comma y. Okay, I need to continue now because I have this one question for you to attempt. But send me answers while I explain it, not a problem. Okay, can anybody tell me what they got for this equation when they put it in the form y is equal to mx plus c?
y equal negative 2x plus 28.
Plus 28. Good job. So that's my first one. And anybody who chose the second one or was doing the elimination method, can you tell me what you got for y in this case? So I guess nobody did this one. Okay, anyways, it was a half x plus 41 on 2. For anybody who did it. Right. So we're looking at this one. This is my value of y, minus 2x plus 28. And wherever I see y in the second equation, so I see y right there, I'm going to replace it with minus 2x plus 28. So this becomes x plus 41. 41 is equal to 2 in brackets minus 2x plus 28. And all we have to do now, solve for x. So x plus 41 is equal to, we could expand these brackets, 2 by minus 2x is minus 4x. And then 2 by 28, 2 multiplied by 28 is 56. You can write it like this. Plus 4x is equal to 56 minus 41. X plus 4x is 5x. And